Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again. Today we have the 2023 and, well, eventual Darlington Throwback Race winner, William Byron with the Axalta Throwback Chevrolet Camaro. Now, this one I might have a little bit of a bone to pick with, and I'll explain briefly, and we'll get into it later on. I don't know if the paint is correct on this. And they did the same thing with the Kyle Larson Darlington Throwback, which gives me... It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It drives me freaking nuts when they don't get these paint codes right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this diecast review. Alrighty, folks. Here we go, fellas. Voice crack and all. We're looking at a diecast. I don't even know if this is accurate or not, but it still looks pretty darn cool. Look at the freaking bright yellow on this paint scheme. Holy cow, man. This is a throwback to Jeff Gordon's, I think it's 1998 or 1997. I think it's Chrome Illusion or some name for it. Anyways, he raced it at the All-Star race, I believe. And it had like this bronze, copper, I don't know, Cabernet red, whatever the biff it was. And it just changed the way the light shined on it. I don't think we have that here. And I don't think this looks like the car that was on the racetrack. So that kind of bugs me. Like the color they chose for this diecast is beautiful, but it's not accurate, I don't believe. I could be wrong on that, so I might have to go back and look at some photo references and kind of compare it, but this just looks like a metallic, kind of a Cabernet, like a very, very unpurple grape color. So anyway, it's got Axalta right there on the hood here. You got William Byron. You got the NASCAR 75th anniversary, which I believe, yeah, it was from 98 because they had the 50th anniversary decal there. Or was it year 2000? Was it year 2000 or was it 98? I can't remember. Anyways, because NASCAR had a special logo for that year. They put it right here on the original car, so naturally with them doing a throwback, they put the 75th anniversary. You got the Chevrolet bow tie there, which looks really cool on top of the hood. You got, or the front nose piece, you got 24, Sunoco. I don't know what the heck's going on with this yellow stripe there. I don't know if I love it or I don't, because it's day glow, but I've never seen a next-gen car that have a stripe right there, so I'm assuming that's a part of this ring. Maybe, maybe not. I have no earthly idea. There is a Grove Street bullet hole on the second A on the Axalta logo. So this one's been through Los Santos. You got Goodyear right there. You got your OG Goodyear fonts. Notice there's no Goodyear Eagle. It just says Goodyear both sides, which as a NASCAR fan, that is tripping me out, but it's cool because it's a throwback. Well, you're buying there your two race win stickers, which I couldn't name off the top of my head which events those are, because he won. Holy cow, he won. Oh, it was Las Vegas and Phoenix, I believe. You got City Chevrolet, Hendrick Motorsports, King of Tough. You got Liberty University, Valvoline, 24, 75th anniversary, NASCAR salutes. Like the color looks really good, but I don't know if it's accurate. I really don't. I don't know if this is true, because from the photos I've seen of the car, it's more copperish instead of this being like a cranberry wine metallic color. Could be wrong with that. Get Axalta.com, 24, Camaro, Valvoline ZL1. Go to the right side of the diecast. Of course, picked this up from our friends over there at Circle Diecast. You can save on shipping, guys. Details below. Make sure to check that out. Awesome looking day glow on this thing. I love how the Hendrick Motorsports cars, when they do it right and they make the yellow and the 24 day glow, it just pops. When you get it in sunlight, when you get it in studio light, it just looks fantastic on it. You go to the roof of the diecast, and surprisingly, there's no logo right there behind where the roof flaps are. 24 font looks good. Go to the back end of the car. On the deck lid, you got Axalta and Byron on the back window. So, assuming this paint is not accurate to the real car, I have two theories. One, this was originally what they were going to run and they changed it. Or two, they were just too lazy to get the OG paint. I don't know. They actually botched the Larson one, because the Larson one here is supposed to have metallic blue. And I'll show that briefly. This is based off the 2009 Tony Stewart Nationwide HendrickCars.com Gen 4. And it's supposed to have a blue very similar to this. It's like an underwater, kind of a sea look. What do you call it? Fish scale. You know how like it shimmers? That kind of blue. Well, clearly they just chose gloss blue. That's unfortunate. So if that's the case, they botched two of the Darlington throwbacks because, yeah, they look great in die-cast form, but they're not accurate. You know, that's my thing. They might look great still, but they're not accurate, and that bugs me, guys. Just saying. Now, they are making a race to win of this William Byron car, because he did win the race, but I don't know if I've seen it yet or not. I imagine the prototypes sort of pretty close to coming out. They have it already. If they don't have the correct paint code, which I don't anticipate it, it's going to look exactly like this. So who knows how that one's going to go. And my last point with this, the OG Jeff Gordon diecast, which they based this paint scheme off of, had the correct paint. It had that kind of a change color paint. You know, it's like you look at it from one way, it's one color. You look at it from another. From the photo references I've seen of that diecast, it does have the accurate color to it. So I don't know what they were thinking. I just don't get it. And to be honest with you, it makes me just want to make my own version of it. Like just getting a decal set and spraying it the right color, because I don't believe this is accurate. It looks cool. It really does, but it's not accurate. And that's what bugs me. Like, do I really want a salmon pink Chase Elliott, Bill Elliott throwback? No, I really don't. Do I want a sky blue, the same blue that was on Edwards' car when he flipped in that Talladega on my Napa car? No, I don't. I want it to be accurate. So my point is, when you have the right paint codes, it looks great. It's still a cool diecast, but it bugs me. And then I look at Darlington throwbacks like this, and I'm like, what are they even doing? I mean, like, what are they even doing? It's funny. This is a throwback to the Texaco Valvoline car, I think from 2007 of the Busch Series. They're sponsored by Valvoline. I don't know. And they didn't even do the gold numbers. So you could almost consider this a third botched throwback. This is accurate to the real car, I believe. But they didn't even bother to put the gold numbers. It looks like Dookie Brown. What is up with Hendrick's paint schemes, guys? I just don't get it. Like, every 10 paint schemes they make, they might make 2 great ones. The other 10 are kind of mid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Thank y'all for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecast Buffet. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, guys. I know I'm crazy. Signing off.